So, I know it's been a while since I made a video. I've been back in Indiana the last few weeks, getting activities going for the spring for our farm here, and continuing to do renovations at our house in Colorado. So, just a lot of stuff going on. I want to stay committed to this for sure. Just because I'm trying like hell to escape any need from a corporate job or really just being answerable to anyone else. And so trying to find different ways to get a little side income here and there. But I've been trying to ponder on what I want to do with this channel, and I figured maybe the best thing to do is just to ask and get thoughts from others. On my last video, there's a comment that really caught my attention about how he understood that I'm trying to approach different subjects, and he understood that, but that ultimately, because of the fact that I voted for Trump, and that's kind of how I started my channel with a series of videos on that particular subject, that I should go more into that, because it's obvious, and he's right, that we need to unravel MAGA and Trump as much as possible at the foundational level. So even though I don't desire to be a channel dedicated to politics, I do think the guy had a good point that, I am one of the people who has kind of seen the error in my ways, and maybe could provide a message like that to other folks that are seeing what's happening and, have mixed emotions about their voting record. So, yeah, I guess maybe a comment if you think that's a good idea to continue down that path. I'm probably never going to do like day-to-day breaking political stuff, because that's just too much to keep up with. And there's so many other people that are so much more educated and do a better job than I could on that. But maybe more on just the subject of getting the message out to disillusioned Trump voters to reconsider, as I am. I think that could be effective. My only concern with that, which based on the comments from that series of Trump videos I did, is that it seems like the algorithm just pushed that series of videos to left-leaning Democrat people that are already against Trump, just judging by the majority of comments in there. So it's like, if that's the case, is it really accomplishing that goal anyway, right? So maybe that's another question. If you guys give me advice on, better titles or hashtags or better thumbnails. I'm a first-time content creator, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But ways to push the algorithm to the right audience of people, which is, Trump voters themselves, and hoping to break through to them. I would much appreciate any advice you have on that. One thing is, I'm fully against AI slop thumbnails. Try to not do clickbait. Obviously it has to catch your attention somehow, but that's part of the culture I just genuinely think needs to die as soon as possible. I want to do everything as stripped down and easy and as authentic as possible. So any advice would be much appreciated. I apologize if this is hard to listen to. I don't have my microphone with me, and I just made this kind of impromptu while rucking in the woods, trying to get in a workout before dinner here. But yeah, maybe the last thing I'll leave with another idea I've kind of had is along with the Trump piece, an anti-manosphere kind of spin, if that makes sense, right? So I disgusted by like kind of Andrew Tate, Nick Fuentes type figures that seem to be ascendant and like the only voices on the right that challenge Trump. So something that can reach young men that seem very disillusioned with the state of the world, besides just more like toxic patriarchal masculinity shit that those guys make about how the world would be better if white men just controlled more and more than they already do. So I mean, I don't know. Those are kind of my thoughts, and yeah, I'd be interested to see what you guys think. Thanks.